If you're selling in East Grand Rapids, you're working in one of the highest priced and lowest volume markets in West Michigan. That combination changes how you price and how you prep. Here's the honest read on selling here in 2026. East Grand Rapids is its own city with its own district. East Grand Rapids Public Schools, wrapped around Reed's Lake and about 10 minutes from downtown Grand Rapids. That proximity is your structural advantage. You're selling a lake community that still sits inside the metro. Know what you're actually selling. The city incorporated in 1926, and it built out in two waves, the 1920s and the 1950s. Most of what trades here is an older home, so condition carries more weight than square footage. Here are the numbers that frame your pricing. About 11,400 residents, a typical home value near $738,000, roughly 3 weeks depending, and 10 minutes to downtown. On price, East Grand Rapids runs more than double the county. About $738,000 against a Kent County median of $335,000. But that citywide figure is not your list price. Reed's Lake frontage pulls it up, and untouched interiors pull it down. Which brings up condition. At this price point, buyers are underwriting kitchens, baths, mechanicals, and windows in houses that are often 80 to 100 years old. Deferred maintenance doesn't get quietly discounted here. It gets negotiated line by line. So here's my take. Price to the comps, not to the zip code. The address gets buyers through the door. The last 3 closed sales near you decide what you actually net. For context, here's where you sit on the east side. East Grand Rapids leads Ada, Cascade, and the city of Grand Rapids on typical home value. You're at the top of the market, which means your buyer pool is real but narrow. Speed is what sellers misread. Well-priced homes here go pending in about 3 weeks. That's quick, but it isn't instant, and it assumes the price is right on day one. Overprice it, and you're not waiting 3 weeks. You're waiting on a reduction. That's why prep pays. Neutralize, declutter, fix the obvious, and get photography that handles the tighter rooms and older layouts these homes actually have. Your first weekend online is the whole ball game. What buyers here are paying for comes down to 5 things. Access or a view on Reed's Lake, walkability to Gaslight Village, an updated kitchen and baths, a usable lot under mature trees, and mechanicals that survive an inspection. Here's the constraint nobody mentions. This is a city of about 11,400 people, so listing volume is thin. A few sales set your comps, 1 week neighboring closing can drag an appraisal, and a truly comparable property may not exist. So sequence it. Pull real comps inside the city limits, fix what an inspector will flag, spend where buyers can see it, list into the spring and early summer window when showing traffic peaks, and price at the number instead of above it. One last thing, in a thin market, your pricing decision is close to irreversible. The first 2 weeks write the story, and a price cut tells every buyer to wait for the next one. East Grand Rapids sells on the lake, the walkability, and the condition of what you've kept up. Get those 3 right, and the price takes care of itself. If you're thinking about listing, let's look at your comps.